Okay, we're back. I'm going to show you how to draw an oblique of this. The first thing to do, you can go to Tools and go to Drafting Settings, or you can hit this magnet looking command, the drafting settings here too. First thing to do is go to Snap and Grid, and when it goes to Snap Style, click Isometric Snap. Now hit OK. Now you'll notice it's in a 30-degree. I can draw, instead of orthographically, it draws ISO images. And if I hit F5, it rotates the crosshairs around. Now I want oblique, so this is the oblique crosshair. It's 45, 45. So now we know the top of this flange is 2 foot radius. So let's go in and pick line, and we'll draw 24 inches this way, 24 inches this way, 24 inches this way, and snap that all together. There is a square that we need to circumscribe this shape into. Now, looking at a circle from an oblique, it becomes actually an ellipse. It looks like an ellipse. Now there is an ellipse function. It's over here. So let's pick ellipse, and it's going to ask me if I want arc, center, or circle. I type in capital I for ISO circle. Capital I. So now it's going to draw an ISO circle. So it's going to ask me for a center point. There's the center point. Now it's actually going to ask me for a diameter, and or radius or a diameter. The radius would be 12. So there's our ISO circle. Let's move it. Now we can actually erase these lines, since we know that is the top flange. Top of the flange. Okay. So now we also know that this is offset 4 inches. So we can hit our offset command and type in 4 inches. Now, you'll notice that it's offset it going downward. So really what we needed to do was just draw a line straight downward. So let's hit the F5 command. And we'll draw that line down straight 4 inches. And the same thing over here at this quadrant. 4 inches down. Now, let's copy this line down from that endpoint to that endpoint. Now what we need to do is hit trim and right click immediately to make it where it trims everything. We'll trim that. We'll trim this. And we'll trim that. So there's kind of the look we get. It's kind of like a looks kind of like a pancake so far. So now we also know this round is in here. Don't forget we got that round to it all. And that round was 2 inches lower. So let's offset that line again by 2 inches this time. There's 2 inches. Now, we know that when this rounds 2 inches, we get a different circle here. So let's find out what kind of circle that is. It should be a radius of 2 inches. It should be 2 inches this way too. So in other words, when we began with a 2 foot diameter, it should have knocked 4 inches off of 24 inches. So it should be a 20 inch. So let's there's an easy way to do it. Let's copy this out in space somewhere, and we'll scale it. Scale that object 20/24. Factor 20/24. And see, it just made it smaller for me. So now what I can do is move this object from its center point to the center point of this object. And if I have problems picking up a snap, I can actually come over here and select which snap I'm trying to go to. So let's find the center of that. Apparently that doesn't have a center, so we'll go to the center of this one and move it down 6 inches.